Hello and welcome to a narrated video tour for 84 Kerri Lea Lane in Eastern Passage, Nova Scotia. So I'll do a quick 360 here of the street. So fully detached homes in a great quiet area of Halifax Regional Municipality known as HRM in Eastern Passage. So there's schools, shopping, parks, trails, beaches, access to the Atlantic Ocean just nearby, a boardwalk by the ocean, just a beautiful area, family oriented, and there we go. So that, I believe that's a cul-de-sac just down there, so not a lot of traffic at all. It's nice and quiet, and it's like this most days. So here we have a fully detached home. It's only a few years old. We've got 3 bedrooms up, 1 down, so 4 altogether, and then 3 full baths and 1 half bath, so 4 bathrooms altogether as well. So what we have is a beautiful home. It is vinyl on the exterior. We have a single driveway that's paved, a fully fenced backyard, and let's start the tour. So like I said, there's your driveway. So you should be able to fit 2 vehicles front to back here, depending on the make and model of your vehicle. But that's the driveway, so a good amount of parking there. And then you have 2 access points to get to the backyard, 2 gates. So it's fully fenced. You can see the chain link fence. I just have that door propped open. And then there's another door on the other side here, just right there. So there's 2 different ways to get in. We'll go through here because I do have the gate propped open. There we go. You can see the gate. Let's go into the backyard here so you can see. So it is fully fenced all the way along. I'll just go into the corner. So you can see the chain link fence there, the neighboring properties, and now you can see the property, the back of the property there. So there's your back deck off of the kitchen and dining room area. You do have a staircase going down to the backyard, which is super convenient. I'll just go over to this corner so you can see. And there's the other gate that I showed you a moment ago. There's the staircase and the back of the property once again. So let's go up to the deck so you can see the view from the deck. Last bit of snow from a spring snowfall that we had. All right, just go over to the corner. So this is a sliding glass door that you'll see when we go inside. So you have a little privacy wall there. And here's your deck. So a good sized deck. Have some patio furniture out here, propane barbecue, whatnot. And there's your view of the back deck, or from the back deck, I should say. All right, so there you go. So that's the back of the property. Now we'll retrace our steps and then we'll go in the front door. So the tenant pays for utilities, which is Nova Scotia Power and Halifax Water. We will be calling Nova Scotia Power to get an estimate for you, to give you an idea of what that monthly recurring cost is going to feel like, or the monthly power cost. And the tenant also cuts the grass and shovels the snow. All right, so now we're walking up to the front door. And I'll just turn around so you can see the view from the front door. Street view there. There we go. Perfect. All right, so let's go inside. Just gonna give my shoes a quick wipe here. All right. So when we enter the property, we are on a ceramic tile foyer here. We have a hardwood staircase going upstairs to the 2nd floor. That is going to be your coat and shoe closet, and then it opens right up into your main living area. So that's going to be your kitchen, your dining room area, and then it extends to the left. And then this would be, well, I mean, you can use these rooms however you wish, but this would probably be sort of your living room area. And if I continue to turn, there's your view of the street. And if I take a step back, then there's the front door that we just came in a moment ago. So like I said, we're on a ceramic tile right now. We're going to be going on a laminate floor. So solid surface flooring. Nice 2 big vinyl windows allowing in natural light and fresh air. There's your view of the street. And I'll turn right around, or go into the corner here. So a really nice floor plan. There's your access to the fully finished basement. That's a pantry. I'll show you that in a moment. I'll open up all these doors. And there's your main floor. So with regards to heating, so it's electric baseboard that you can see here. So electric baseboard heating, each baseboard is tied to a thermostat, or each room is tied to an individual thermostat. So it's all more or less zone heating per area or per room. So that means that if you have people that would like their bedroom a little cooler or a little hotter, then each resident or each person who's living in those rooms can then set their own temperature. And you also have a ductless heat pump right there. We saw the condenser when we were outside, just on the outside of the house. So that provides the most cost-effective form of heating and air conditioning that you can get in our province. It's able to extract heat from the outside air till around -10, -15 degrees, depending on the make and model. And then by default, you also have air conditioning. So air conditioning will come out of that unit as well for this floor. All right, so here, I'll show you this. So this is your coat and shoe closet before we go any further. So there you go. And there's your shelf and rail across the top. Let's have a look at the kitchen. Beautiful white kitchen, quartz countertops. So you have a nice big island there. And there's your upper cabinetry and your lower cabinetry. And you also have cabinetry in the island that you can see there. So again, quartz countertops. You do have an overhang, so you can tuck some stools under there. Upgraded under-mounted sink, double sink, stainless steel, upgraded faucet. We turn right around. So again, more quartz countertops here. Subway tile backsplash. With regards to appliances, so there's your microwave range hood unit there, your stove, your dishwasher, and there's your fridge. So I'll just go towards the back of the property now. So now there's the sliding door going towards the back deck. So this would be sort of your designated, just because of the light fixture, your designated eating area. You have some built-in cabinetry there that are secured to the wall, so nice and safe. And so additional storage and whatnot. And I'll just show you the view of the floor plan from this perspective. So there you go. So again, really convenient cabinetry there. So there's your view out of the sliding glass doors. The deck which we were on. There's your ductless heat pump. This is another nice big vinyl window facing the backyard. So there's your view there. And here's your view of this floor from this perspective. So nice and open. Then you have some pendant lights just above the island. And so again, another thermostat there, which would then operate this radiator right here. Okay, another view of the island from this perspective. Okay, so across the kitchen, we have our first bathroom. So going from the laminate to the ceramic tile. So you have a pedestal sink, and there's your mirror and your light. You have a nice window here for natural light and fresh air, and there's your toilet as well. So this is our half bath. And then we have our pantry. So everyone loves a pantry. So it has the same flooring all the way through and nice amount of shelving pretty much right up to the ceiling. So great storage, freshly painted. It also has an air exchanger that's been recently serviced and cleaned. So fresh air in, stale air out, and also helps to control humidity, which is great. And this goes into the fully finished basement, but we're going to do the top floor first and then we'll come down to do that. All right, so that's the main floor. Now let's go upstairs. So there's our hardwood staircase, window at the side of the property, allowing in natural light and fresh air. So it's open right up to the second floor, which is nice and bright and tall. Nice neutral paint colors throughout, which is great. And more of that solid surface laminate flooring. So here's the staircase that we just came up. There's the window that I pointed to a moment ago. This is going to be your master bedroom, walk-in closet, ensuite bath. And so we'll go in there in a moment. That faces the street. And if I turn to the left, this is going to be your laundry. So you have your laundry on the second floor, which is super convenient. You also have a window in there for fresh air and natural light. And then there's bedroom number 2, facing the back of the property. Bedroom number 3, again, facing the back of the property. And then you have another full bath, again, with quartz countertops, under-mounted sink, another great upgrade there. Okay, so let's go into your master bedroom, your master suite. So again, solid surface flooring throughout. Another 2 big vinyl windows facing the street. So there's your view of the street. I'll just go over to the corner. So there's the ensuite bath, where we just came from a moment ago. And this is your walk-in closet. So let's go in there. So the flooring goes all the way through, and you've got multiple shelves, rails. There you go, right up to the ceiling, and then some shelving as well. Some different shelving, pardon me. Okay, so now we're going to be going from the laminate floor back onto the ceramic tile because we're going into a bathroom. So you have a nice window, again, nice big window, natural light, fresh air. I'll just turn around. So there's your toilet. That's where we just came from a moment ago. You have a shower, so an acrylic base, and then a custom tile shower, looks like subway tile right up to the ceiling with a pot light inside, so that's great. And then you have your double vanity, so 2 sinks, quartz countertops, 2 undermounted sinks. You have 2 mirrors, 2 lights, all ready to go. Looks great. Just beautiful. And you can see the amount of natural light that's coming in now since the sun is out. All right, so we'll go back into the hallway. Let's do your laundry first. So back on the laminate, and then of course back to the ceramic tile. So there's your washer and dryer all ready to go. You do have a you do have a window facing the side of the property for natural light, fresh air. You have a few hooks here, and this is where the attic hatch is. Nothing really to do there. It's just, that's how you get into the attic. And then on the behind the door, we do have some open shelves there, right up to the ceiling, just some operator manuals or user manuals for the washer and dryer. Now we're going to be going into the 2 bedrooms facing the back of the property. So again, we're back on the laminate flooring. We'll go right over to the window so you can see the view. So there's the backyard, the deck, and the chain link fence. There's your view from this window. Let's go right over to the corner. There's back out to the hallway. And there's our closet. Open it up. So the flooring goes all the way right into the closet, and there's your shelf and rail across the top. And once again, there's your thermostat, which would then operate that radiator. So if you would like to sleep a little cooler, a little hotter than the person next to you in the next room, you can certainly do that. Now we'll go into the 3rd bedroom, final bedroom on this floor. We'll go right over to the window. It's going to be a similar view facing the backyard. There we go. Once again, there's the chain link fence. Just go right over to the corner. And there's the hallway. And of course, we have another closet. Open that up for you. Flooring right through. And there's your shelf and rail across the top. All right, so that means that we've done the main floor, and now we've done I forgot the other bedroom, or the other bathroom, pardon me. So back onto the laminate and then back onto the ceramic tile. There's your upgraded vanity, quartz countertop, undermounted sink. There's your mirror, your light, your toilet, and there's your acrylic 1-piece shower tub combo. Super clean, or super easy to clean and maintain. Those are great units. So now I can say that we've seen all of the main floor and the 2nd floor. So let's go down and have a look at your fully finished basement. So just going down the hardwood staircase, back down to your foyer area. Just opposite to the kitchen is our access to the fully finished basement. So this is a Berber carpet staircase. So down we go. Nice big, this is a fixed pane window, so fixed glass. So that's a nice big window allowing in natural light. Continue down, and now we're in the basement level. So that's the utility room. I'll open that up in a moment. And again, there's the staircase we just came down a moment ago. And that opens up into your rec room, another bedroom, and another full bathroom and storage. So this is the utility room. So we just have a concrete floor. There's your electric hot water tank. There's the air exchanger working away. So fresh air in, stale air out also helps to control humidity. This is your electrical panel. It's a breaker panel. Everything's labeled. It's all in good shape. It's 200 amp service. Good to go. Now we'll just go back out to the rec room area. And it opens right up. So I'll just go over to the corner. So it's a nice big room. So big screen TV, sectional couches, great for movies or gaming or whatever you'd like. So we have storage under the stairs, our final full bathroom, another bedroom, our final bedroom as well, and then of course a window facing the backyard, and there's also a window in the bedroom facing the backyard too. So let's just go right over to the end of the rec room first. So again, electric heating, and there's the thermostat right there. This is the view. So we're just underneath the deck. You can see there, facing the backyard. Just go over to the corner. Great basement area, great rec room, ready to go. So we'll go into the bedroom first. So again, same flooring, so laminate flooring. Another nice big vinyl window facing the backyard. There's the staircase coming down from your deck. So there's your view. I'll just turn right around. There's your closet. And there's the access going out to the rec room again. Open this up for you. So again, the flooring goes right through. And there's your shelf and rail across the top. Back out to the rec room. So we're on the laminate floor, and now we're going back to the ceramic tile. So a full bathroom. So there's your sink, pedestal sink, your toilet, your mirror, your light, and another one-piece acrylic shower tub combo unit. Once again, super easy to clean and maintain. They're great. There you go. And we'll finish off with some storage under the stairs. So there we go. So just a concrete floor. We do have a dehumidifier there. So actually there's two of them. So the landlord left those behind for tenants to use. So that's great. So whenever you live by the ocean or open water, you should have a dehumidifier in the basement. So there you go. This is going to be your telecom panel. And that's it. There you go. So a great property in a great area of Eastern Passage. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Chris Ryan. I'm a property manager here in Halifax. If you have any questions or would like to schedule a showing, please reach out. My phone number is 902-830-4465. Thanks again, and have a great day. Bye-bye.